At.One.Ment goes for that. Right there. So they can see each other now. They haven't traded techs yet. Let's see what the tech trade will be between Bakalol and At.One.Ment. Let's go see Bakalol's screen. All right, so Bakalol went for his. Oh, is he gonna be able to get his second city? No, he still have a possibility for a second city. That looks really weird starting position for Bakalol. Is it possible to compete with one city against someone who now has a good position on 3 towns? That game seems pretty favorable to At.One.Ment at the moment. Let's see, he does. He goes for... Oh, okay, he went for the Riders to try to get his second city. Still doesn't see a second city that he can capture. That puts At.One.Ment in a very, very good position starting this game. Will he go for a third city right away? Will he... Oh, cannot buy a tech with these 5 stars. So he goes for the city. What's his plan right now? What would you do, Cora? Would you race a 4th city like he's doing at the moment? Or would you just go military and try to siege the capital before gets his second town?
Because here is going to be harder for riders to be mobile without roads and stuff. So he needs to get out of this box. He needs to go pass through and make some more units before upgrading.
At.One.Ment doesn't know though how many cities Bakalol has. I assume that he can know the scoreboard, right? Now he sees it. He can see the whole map. He knows that he's in a very, very strong position. Sees that rider. Has access to ruins. Sees both ruin spots. But the interesting thing is that defender at the top from Bakalol is actually going for a second city. Will that city be relevant is a thing I'm not sure about, though.
Because explain what you do, because I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea to get that second city, but his capital is pretty much isolated, protected, yeah, by these 3 mountains, but with a quick, swift turn, At.One.Ment can actually reach the capital really, really easily. Let's see what Bakalol does. Bakalol doesn't have that much view of the map either. He's still... Oh, now he sees a possible second town. Goes for... Oh yeah, he's in good position to get 3 towns in the next 2 rounds. He's still at a big disadvantage knowing that At.One.Ment got his 3 towns really, really early in the game. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe, getting that second and third town are the good plays for... well, I'm pretty sure they are, actually. Getting those towns will help in the generation of stars.
Bakalol is obviously looking for another game. That's why he went in the back to see if he got some rules and extra stuff. I think that defender move is pretty classic now. We played a couple tiny maps, and we often see those defenders going past through the first village and take a city behind the opponent. So I'm glad that we have this scenario right here with Bakalol and At.One.Ment, because I think we're going to see a pretty nice tactic battle. I'm not sure. There's a lot of resources. Looks like Giants party would be good, but I firmly think here we're gonna see some sort of warrior rider battle, and the first that's gonna make a big mistake, which is obviously easy to make in these positions because you got people in the back, people in the front, and Bakalol is a pretty established on three corners of the map already. If you think about it, this is actually nice position to attack the center, right?
You're right. You're right about that. At.One.Ment just got an explorer. I don't think that's what he was looking for. That explorer didn't give him anything except for the knowledge that there's no other ruins that the one that he's seeing at the right. I don't know what Bakalol got from the ruins at the bottom. Did he get it?
Got
Got it.
I did.
But I don't know
I
what
was
he got.
looking out. I'm not sure what you got either. I'm sorry.
Probably stars, since he didn't get that explorer, didn't get giant. Or oh no, he didn't get the ruins yet. He's still in those ruins at the bottom. So we're
on
gonna
it?
see.
'Cause I cannot see it.
Yeah, the ruins haven't been explored yet for Bakalol, so we're gonna see what Bakalol has in those ruins.
Now the third city of the second city of Bakalol is under fire. Not literally under fire, but I mean At.One.Ment is aiming for it, and that Weeek rider is not gonna survive the capture of this city. So we have a nice scenario here. I think At.One.Ment is leading it. Oh, we got a giant, but it's in the corner. It's gonna be a slow giant here, but still it's a giant. And Bakalol chooses to go for some more economical way on his north city. He didn't wall it, so he feels like he's good enough to supply this city with some defenders. He's looking again at some tech. He just bought climbing. So
Climbing.
yeah, I'm not sure what he's aiming for. He actually took the second city and just chopped it. So I mean, he's giving it away, I guess, but he took at least some forest from it. And I'm not sure what he's willing to do with this climbing tech. Obviously, you want to have more vision on the At.One.Ment's capital and stuff. Oh, here he goes.
Right there.
Yes, he's
So he
going
sees
for
the
vision.
capital.
I think it's a nice move.
His capital also has two mineable cities, so that climbing is not that bad. But I don't see a giant coming out of that capital anywhere soon.
Neither I, and also At.One.Ment right now he has good vision on the map, but he doesn't see that Bakalol got a giant from his corner room. I like At.One.Ment position right now. He's going to have to play it safe, and I think he has a good opportunity to win the game. And here we go. I didn't see that right there, but this is actually it, guys.
Is it GG right now?
There's no way for Bakalol
possible.
to defend it.
Yeah. He's and
nice play by At.One.Ment,
yeah.
and he goes to block anything that could come from south. So well played. He's just played safe, and we got to resign from Bakalol. GG, guys, well played, man.
I'm gonna undefend both players.
Yeah.
So both players have been undefend. The game is over. It's one victory for each players.
Yeah.
Those two games really interesting.
Ended up this quick though. I think Bakalol was missing some vision he wanted to have on next turn. He was one turn too late. Yeah, you just said it.
So we're gonna have some text. Shouldn't have moved my top defender and got a bottom defender. Yeah. So Bakalol, what's your input on these two games?
The first one, I was kind of looking at the chat while playing, and I was questioned a lot for not making a warrior on the first turn, but I think it would have made the game even harder because, as you could see, my defender was kind of just cut off by his defender, and by making a warrior on turn 1, it would have just also been cut off by his warrior, so I think I would have been in an even worse spot. For the first game, I don't know, it went pretty well. I feel like it was just this awkward dancing around because there was such a big empty space in the center. So I just tried to solidify my position, get the ruins on the edges, and I think that worked out well.
And for that first game back, well played, first of all. Congratulations
Thanks.
for that nice victory. You saved 38 stars to go for that extra giant. We all thought at plus 20 you would go maybe for four swordsmen a turn. I think that was the later plan for you. But I'm curious on why did you needed that investment for that last giant you popped?
I don't know. I just thought that giants are always good. They improve your economy. Swordsmen are good, like when you have a high but not super high, like not high enough for knights. You have an income that's, let's say, roughly 5 stars per city. Then I feel like swordsman on a tiny map is a good option, especially because he had lots of giants and defenders, so knights wouldn't be exactly efficient, but riders would be too cheap to be able to do something. So I just thought, hey, maybe just go swordsman and get some 1 or 2 more giants in the process.
Yeah, well played. Did you know he had some catapults going on the first game? He had already one on the field and maybe going for more?
I kind of figured when he left open his city and just placed 2 giants next to it, because 2 giants don't kill a giant. So I figured he would have at least 1 catapult in the back. So that's when I decided to just launch all my riders on him and figure maybe if he has to kill my giant, then I can just kill his catapult and siege his capital, which seems to be the case. So.
Yeah, I saw you pull everything in his face. So I was like, either you're trying to just pressure to end the game, or you knew about some sort of catapult. So thanks for your words. Appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. Thanks a lot, Bakalol. And there's a big discussion about your accent. I figured it was German, and we could see your game, so we could see that there was German text. So I don't know why people are asking about your origins.
My game is English, but I guess
the Discord was when you were switching screens, we could see your notifications, and they were in German.
My Discord is German.
So I guess you're from China, right? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because people are asking, I'm like, yeah, indeed he is. I didn't know that.
It's the accent stream too, because we have those 2 Frenchies talking to a German guy, but we're all not speaking our main our main language. All right, thanks a lot. I don't know if we get any insight from At.One.Ment or anyone else wants to comment on these 2 games.
Yeah, well, I like to have. I have one question for At.One.Ment for his second game, because I couldn't see his capital, because I was actually looking for Bakalol's screen, and I was of course trying to separate my 2 dogs from fighting, so I missed a couple of things. But I wanted to ask At.One.Ment, first of all, do you hear us, At.One.Ment?
He's typing in the chat.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask him the question vocally, and I'm going to type it as well, just to make sure we don't miss it. So I was going to ask him if he was ready to rush the capital, if that was the plan with those 3 riders, or he just like advanced, and once he see it, he decided to go for it. Because to me, it looked like they were setting up for at least a middle game strategic. But this was obviously just a quick rush, and the game ended so quick. I was surprised by it. So I'm just going to ask At.One.Ment, yes, that's what he says. Yes, the plan to siege, whether he build defender or warrior. So, okay, great job, At.One.Ment.
Would
ready.
he have been able to get the city if there was a defender instead of a warrior? I don't think so, because you cannot kill a defender with 3 riders, and there was no way for him to get a 4th riders. He could. He had 4
the
riders.
fourth rider. He
with
had
the
it. He
roads.
moved it back. Yeah, I was not sure if he wanted to capture the eastern city with it, but
okay.
yeah, he just said he was aiming for the defender anyway. So that was GG because he was ready to hit with 4 riders, which kills a defended defender.
Well, I'm really glad to hear that my misplay didn't cost me the game, and instead I just lost anyway. So
yeah, that was for you, Bakalol. That was for your how you say that, for your pride.
yeah.
So good game, guys. I'm gonna catch
Thanks a
you
lot.
later, and thanks for playing.
Well, thank you for commentating. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Thanks.